For today's project, I'm sharing how you can transform this into this. Let's get started. For today's project, you're going to need the half-sized composition books. You could also use a full-size one if you'd like, but I think these are pretty handy for this project. I got this for less than 50 cents a piece, but you can also get the larger composition books on sale during back to school time for probably 35, 40 cents. And you can cut them in half if you have like a scroll saw or something. So that's an option, but I like these because they're already all rounded and they're ready to go. So I've printed my designs. This is going to be a front cover and a back cover. I have two colors available. I have pink and this ivory. And I will have these available on my website. When you sign up for my studio letter, you can have access to all my VIP templates and images. So this will be included. And so this is printed on matte sticker vinyl. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a holographic on each of these. And because I do want it to be a little more resistant to water and also just a little more sturdy. For projects like these, I like to just use the plain holographic laminate sheets. These are self-adhesive. I will link all of these supplies I'm using below so you can have easy access to those. And I like these because I don't want to detract from any design that we have on here. I like it just to go ahead and kind of just enhance it instead of make it more busy. So what I'm going to do is I like to fold the corner back a little bit, and then I fold about an inch back of the carrier sheet like this. And then you get your sticker sheet, and this is the same method I use for all of my stickers and bookmarks and stuff. Anything that I laminate, this is how I do it. So you go ahead and put that down, and then you're going to line up the edge with the edge here. And I like to use my felt covered ruler and press that down. And then you want to line up your ruler to the edge of this area that you've folded back. And then you hold on to the carrier sheet and then you push at the same time. And that's the best way to not get any bubbles on your laminate. Okay? And then now that we have that all laminated, we can go ahead and trim it. So I'm going to trim this real quick. Okay, so we have both of the versions all laminated ready to go. Let's go on to the next step. So if you've done any of the sticker tutorials that I shared in the past where we cover composition notebooks, you may or may not have seen that you might be able to see the cover through the sticker. So now I'm going to share with you what my workaround is. Now, I have a lot of vinyl, and I don't use a lot of it for my projects. This is permanent vinyl. This is something that I just have a lot of on hand, and I didn't use it as much as I thought I would, so I like to use it for other projects, and this is one of those projects. So what I like to do is I just trim a piece that is large enough to cover the cover, which is going to be about that, and then I cover the notebook first, and then I put the sticker on top. And that's a really great way to make sure that your finished project looks really professional. You can't see the sticker, you can't see the notebook through the sticker, and it just gives it that finish that you're looking for. You can do the back as well, so we're going to do both sides really quick. And especially since this image is light, when we peel back the sticker, you could possibly see this dark image behind it. So we want to make sure that we just add that extra layer. If you have a busy or a dark image, you don't need to do this step. I've done it plenty of times without having to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly trim this up. I'm not going to really walk you through it. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to trim it up, and then I'm going to apply it to the notebook, and then I'll trim it again. The key is you do want a really straight edge because you're going to be butting that against this black tape that's already there, and you want that edge to be as straight as possible. Now get your cutting mat and your craft knife, and you're just going to cut along the excess. And this is just repeating the same process. Fold back the carrier sheet. You want to make sure that your edge doesn't have any white on it because it's going to be butted against this black tape here. So now we have that label on, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing by removing the excess off with your craft knife. Okay, now we have everything adhered to the covers. You can leave it as is and leave it as a nice thick Bible notebook, or you can do what I did, which is I took apart the notebook, I took the cover off, and I took all the paper out and put only about maybe less than half back in. And what I did was I covered the back of the cover with some scrapbook paper. I added some pockets, places for notes with my Bible, several pockets in here, and a cover with a pocket, another pocket here, and there's the front cover. So you are free to, deconstruct it and then reconstruct it in any way that you like with this free file that I'm giving away with my Studio Letter sign up. And that's it. I hope you like this project. I hope you find this little Bible notebook helpful for your Bible study. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them below. And as always, thank you for watching. See you next time.